I'm sure we all know by now that Amazon is so hit or miss when it comes to clothing, so that is what I am here for. I'm gonna test it all out myself and let you know what's worth it and what's not. So in today's video, we have a ton of really great pieces for spring and summer. It's more casual wear, so if that is your style, keep on watching. Starting off, of course, with the dress I'm wearing. I actually now have this in two colors. I have it in black, which is great just because it is so easy to style a simple black dress, but I kind of wanted it in a fun, bright color for summer. So I opted for this really pretty blue. This is one of my favorite shades of blue to wear during summertime. I think it's so pretty. But yeah, this is a really flattering dress because of the little tie detail around the waist. I love that feature. And it is also one of the most comfortable dresses I have in my closet. It's super stretchy, very soft. You do have some slits on the side, so it makes it really easy to move as well. Speaking of this beautiful blue color, we have a little matching set here in almost the exact same shade. So with this one, you kind of have like a little muscle tank top style. So you have a wider tank top at the top. It does have a collar detail, which is really fun. It's kind of reminding me of a golf outfit or tennis, something like that. And you do have the quarter zip. This is a full length top though, so you could easily tuck this in, or if you wanted to, you could just like wear it as is if that's more your style. But this is incredibly soft. One of the best materials on Amazon. Like, it's so good. And then you also get this little skirt here. If you watch my channel, you know I am a sucker for a good skirt. And this one is great. It kind of has like a little asymmetrical design over here, so you can see the shorts underneath. I think that's really cute. It shows a little bit of skin, but not too much. Completely plain in the back, but of course you do have an elastic waistband, and the shorts underneath are the exact same material, so you're still gonna be super comfortable, but have everything nice and covered up. Next, we have a little romper that's in a very similar material to the last little set I was sharing. So this is also really soft, very comfortable. And again, you have that collar detail here. So if you want to look fun and sporty this summer, this is definitely the piece for you. This one does have functioning buttons here at the front, so you can kind of button it to your own preference. And then it just has a thick elastic waistband around the waist, so it's really going to cinch you in. Of course, you do have pockets on this piece, and how beautiful is this hot pink? I don't own a lot of stuff in this color, but I'm really loving this. We have another fun color here. This one is kind of like a lime green and moss green mixed together. I really like it though. And this is actually a Free People look-alike. So the Free People activewear dress, so popular. I actually owned it in white and I loved that dress, but you can actually get such a similar option on Amazon. This one is going to be a little bit thinner, but I will say the quality is still pretty good. So the top layer here does look like a dress. You have the little oversized pockets on the bottom. Of course, it looks like a dress in the back, but underneath the dress, you have a very comfortable, stretchy romper. I personally love this style for road trips or lounging around. If you're going on vacation, staying in an Airbnb, and you just want something super comfortable that's still cute, this is the perfect option. I'll usually just throw a cropped little t-shirt over top, especially one that is off the shoulder. That is so cute. And these straps are adjustable. Speaking of lounging, we have a sweatshirt. I know it is really, really hot outside, at least where I live, but I wear sweatshirts all year round, especially when the AC is rolling like it is in my house today. And this is a really nice oversized sweatshirt. This one also kind of reminds me of a lot of Free People sweatshirts just because you have a couple different textures. So the outside of the sweatshirt is very soft, and then on the collar here you kind of have a waffle weave material. This one also buttons up here at the top, and these are snap buttons, which I always appreciate because they're so easy. Obviously a full-length sweatshirt. It's pretty oversized, but if you like your sweatshirts really big, I would consider sizing up in this one. Switching gears completely, we have a swimsuit cover up. This one is in a neutral cream color, and it is that lovely, stretchy, kind of crochet inspired material. I'm not sure if it's like a real crochet, obviously. I'm sure this is done by a machine, but it looks crochet and it is very, very cute. I especially love the gold hardware in the middle. That is going to completely take your swim outfit to the next level. And the fit of this is pretty decent. I will say the sleeves are a little short, so if you are a taller girl, I would definitely consider sizing up in this one if you want a little bit more coverage. But overall, it is adorable, and this is going to match most of your swimsuits. One of my favorite swimsuits I've picked up recently is from Amazon. This is by the brand Kinson, I believe is how you say it. They make some really nice stuff, and this swimsuit is one of the most flattering swimsuits I've put on my body. I love the dark brown color. Dark colors just always tend to look better in my opinion. But what I love about this one is that it actually has a light color here on the side that kind of goes in with the curved line here at your waist. So that is going to create an optical illusion of a smaller waistline. So if you are a little bit insecure in swimsuits, I feel like we all are as women, unfortunately, this one could be a really good option for you. I love the way it fits, and then it also has such a pretty lace-up detail in the back. Something about that is also really flattering because you can kind of pull it as tight as you want and really cinch yourself in. It's not too cheeky, which I definitely appreciate. It's a little bit cheeky, but not too bad. And the straps of this are, of course, adjustable. So 10 out of 10 for me. This little top is from the same brand. It's very simple and kind of hard to show because it is a halter style. But if you are needing some basic tops for going out or layering, these are perfect. The material is very soft and they're kind of double layered. So even if you get the white one, I don't think it's going to be see-through at all because this is a really thick material. It is kind of like a square neckline up top. It's super flattering and just really stretchy. This is definitely the kind of top I would not mind being in all night because it is that stretchy and soft. While we're talking about the brand Kinson, they also sent over a few of their active dresses for me to try. And I love a good active dress. It is just the best thing to throw on when I'm running errands when it's really hot outside during the summer months. This one I was immediately drawn to because of the color. It's such a pretty like muted teal or turquoise. I don't even know, but I love it. Again, with the collar detail, we're seeing that over and over and over this season. I kind of love it. It's definitely different for me, but I'm really leaning into that trend. And this one does have a zipper at the top, making it really easy to adjust. You have elastic at the waist and of course the beautiful pleated bottom. In the back, you have a really large cutout. So if you like to be a little flirty and show some skin during summertime, this is going to be perfect for you. And underneath here, I actually have a pair of shorts because this active dress comes with a completely separate pair of bike shorts that you wear underneath the dress. I love that because the number one complaint about an active dress is that you have to take the whole thing off to go to the bathroom. But with this one, you don't have to do that. They gave you separate bike shorts that you can put on to stay covered, but you can easily just slide them down when you need to go potty. Our next little active dress is a lot more simple. This one is a spaghetti strap style up top, and it's almost a drop waist style. At least here in the middle, it goes slightly lower than the rest of the bodice. Again, you have that really pretty pleated detail at the bottom, perfect for any active dress. And other than that, it's pretty simple. You have adjustable straps and you do have shorts underneath, but I will say these are attached. So this one you are gonna have to take completely off if you need to go to the bathroom. And the last active dress we have from Kinson is this bright red number, which is so cool. I also love the white detail you have around the edges. So you have it here on the neckline, you have it a little bit in the back as well. And this is a crisscross back, which I think is really pretty. And this one is a more traditional A-line cut. So a little bit fitted up here and then it flares out with the pleated detail. Again, you have shorts underneath and these are kind of like a mesh, almost like a basketball short material, but they seem very breathable and comfortable, but they are attached to the dress. And by the way, all of these activewear dresses come in multiple colors. Honestly, everything that I'm showing you today probably comes in like 10 colors. We have another pretty red dress, but this time maybe for date night, brunch with the girls, or even a more casual wedding. This is one that I was immediately impressed with when I opened it. The material is really great and it looks so beautiful in person. The top is completely smocked and stretchy, so it's going to be very comfortable. You have these little ruffly straps here. I will say they are not adjustable, so keep that in mind, but they are stretchy. Pretty much this entire dress is stretchy, even the waistline here, and then the bottom is like a really pretty eyelet material. And it does have a lining, so the holes in the eyelet pattern are not see-through at all. And you even have pockets, so it really does have pretty much everything you could need. So if you are a girl who loves to throw on a midi or maxi dress, this is perfect for you. And by the way, you guys, I don't know if you've heard, but Amazon Prime Day is in June this year. So it's actually June 23rd to the 26th, which is super exciting. And I will absolutely be covering it with lots of really cool, fun, and unique deals. So if you're not already, be sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any of those videos. Really quick, we'll talk about a couple of shoes and accessories. These are a recent purchase for me, and I've already been wearing them nonstop. I'll probably have to pop up a picture here of what they look like because they completely wrap around your ankles and tie. I just kind of have them like wrapped up here, but they are so pretty and I love the chunky cork heel. The quality of these is so good. I wore them all night multiple times when I was at the beach and they were really comfortable all night long. So I cannot recommend them enough. And again, these come in a lot of different color options. I also got these little flip-flops. I love the stone detail. We're seeing a lot of like chunky stones and beads. So I've really been drawn to accessories accessories that kind of incorporate that trend. And I love that these are a little bit more neutral. For me, I can see myself throwing these on with so many different outfits because of the neutral brown color. And while they're not the most high quality flip-flop, I mean, they're really flexible. I honestly don't mind because they're affordable and they're really cute. This little handbag is actually not new for me. I've had this for a couple years now, but I wanted to throw it in this video because it is such a nice summer bag. This is another one that I wore multiple times when I was on vacation. It really does just go with any outfit. It's like that faux leather material on the back. Of course, I got the white color, and you have the leather handle, you have the gold hardware. I love the buckle in the middle. It does come with a crossbody strap if you want to wear it like that. And you actually have a lot of room in here. So you have a few different slots and a zippered pocket. This little bracelet I've been talking about nonstop over on Instagram. It is so good. I literally want to go back to this listing and buy like every single bracelet because they have multiple different design options, but this one is like a little clamp. So you just pinch it open and put it on your wrist. It is so easy. And it's a really chunky piece of jewelry that you would not expect to be from Amazon. I was so happy with this one. Even with like the uneven texture, it just looks very high end, but it's still really affordable. And this is another one that goes with everything and it just elevates your outfit. Another bracelet that I've had for a couple years now is this one. This is a little gold cuff, but it has that white yarn material on it. This definitely reminds me of beachy vacations and just summertime in general. I love anything that incorporates another texture. Again, that's just going to elevate your outfit. And this one is a cuff, so it's going to fit any wrist size. Okay, can we talk about this necklace? Because I was floored when I got this in the mail. It looks so similar to the Anthropologie necklaces that have the silk ribbon and all of the charms. And this one has a lot of beachy charms. You have the starfish, the seashells, just all of the cute little details. And this one's kind of in an orange color scheme. I believe they also had like a blue and green option, but the charms are actually really nice on this piece and it's completely adjustable because you just tie the silk ribbon as tight or loose as you want. Diving back into the clothing pieces, we have a cute little romper here. If you love wearing white during summertime like I do, this one is going to be great for you. It is a short sleeve style and the sleeves on this one are elastic, which I always appreciate because I cannot stand when something is too tight on your arms. It is the worst. You have buttons all the way down to your waist. You do have elastic at the waist and a little drawstring. You have pockets. And like I said, this one is a romper, but it kind of looks like a dress in the front just because it is really flowy. Looks the exact same on the back, but something like this, you could definitely play around with accessories and make it really fun for really any occasion. Okay, now we're gonna talk about a couple of matching sets. You already know matching sets is like my number one thing I wanna buy. Like I could just buy 100 of them and never have enough. And this one is one of my favorites, like probably in the top 3 that I've purchased recently. It's just a cream color, very basic, but this one stands out to me because of the fit. I love the way the t-shirt fits. It is like the perfect t-shirt. I've actually styled this alone several times just with a pair of jeans and sandals. I just love the color of it. It's not stark white, but it's like the perfect cream. It's kind of a thicker material, so it's not at all see-through, and it just looks a little bit more dressed up, honestly, when you style it alone than any other traditional t-shirt. So that's kind of why I've been reaching for it. And then the little score is even better. I love the really thick elastic waistband at the top. It's just going to hold you in. It's also really comfortable. This is like a fleecy material. And I like that the little skirt overlay kind of dips in the middle. I think that also might be a design of a Free People matching set, if I'm not mistaken. So lots of looks for less in today's video. And the back of these does look like a traditional pair of shorts, but they're still not too short. And you do have pockets on this one. So absolutely one of my favorites. I would definitely go back and get this in another color. Now the next one I do like. I think it looks really cute, but I will say the material is a little bit thinner. So just keep that in mind when you're ordering, but it is still really soft on the outside. I liked this one because of the neutral brown color and then the cream color piping around it. I thought that was like a really fun detail, kind of like a color blocking moment. And then here is the matching skirt. This one is a skirt, so there are no shorts underneath. And I think that is like the main thing that turns me off from this set, because especially as a mom, when I am like out and about running around, I just cannot be in a skirt this short without anything underneath it. So you could definitely wear something you already own underneath it, but I just really don't have time for that. So yeah, this one is probably a pass for me just because of that reason, but it is cute. Like I love the colors. I just wish they would have added shorts. Okay, randomly we have this little top that has a drapery detail in the center. I think this is such a versatile piece. If you are in the office, I think this would be good because it really doesn't come down super low. Like, I still think it would be office appropriate. Underneath a blazer, this would be really gorgeous. It is a full length top, so you could wear it alone over top of trousers, or you could tuck it into a little skirt or a pair of jeans. I got the cream color as always because it matches with everything. I will say this is kind of a thin material. It's not the highest quality piece out there, but I do really like the look of it, and anything with draping, you kind of want to be a little bit thinner because you want movement to the material. And I think today I'm just gonna pair that top with these jeans from Amazon. I actually styled these in my last Amazon fashion video. If you haven't seen that, I will link it here. But a lot of you guys were asking about these, and yes, they are also from Amazon. They are really nice. They're super stretchy. They do have functioning pockets in the front and of course in the back. And these are a light wash, as you can see, but they have a little bit of distressing. There's just tiny little patches throughout. And these are a light wash pair of denim, as you can see, but they do have little tiny patches of distressing throughout the jeans. So you have some there on the back pocket, you have some lower on the legs, and then a couple places in the front. A pair of light wash jeans is absolutely a staple during the warmer months for me. Just throw it on with a t-shirt and pair of sandals. Like, obviously you can do so much with a pair of jeans, and these are really affordable. And I do think it's hard to find jeans from Amazon that actually look good, so those I approve of. And next up we have a simple white t-shirt, but I love this shirt, you guys. It's an asymmetrical design, which is very trendy. I feel like I've been seeing nothing but asymmetrical tops. And this one incorporates that trend, but in a really casual way. So if you dress a little bit more casually, I think this is perfect for you. It does have a ruche design here on the side, so it's going to cinch you in at your waist. Other than that, it is just a basic t-shirt. It has a crew neckline, short sleeves, and it is a slightly thicker material, so it's not see-through for me, and I'm obsessed. This is another one that I'm considering getting in other colors. I think I'm gonna throw it on with these little shorts. These are in a beige color, so a completely neutral outfit, but I was actually really impressed with these as well. I love the way these fit. Again, a slightly thinner material. I mean, I think you just kind of have to expect that from Amazon, but thin isn't always bad depending on the way you want it to fit. And with something like this, I do want them to be kind of flowy and again, have movement. So I don't mind how thin they are as long as they're not see-through. And I don't think these are see-through, but I probably wouldn't get them in white. But I love the design on the hemline of these shorts. They kind of have these little round discs that are in a crochet material. They're super cute. Of course, you have elastic and an adjustable drawstring, and they are just like the perfect flowy shorts for summer. Now, these are way outside of my comfort zone. I feel like I don't always look the best in really oversized flowy pants, but I took a chance on these because I saw so many people style them on Instagram and I loved it. And surprisingly, I actually really do like these. I just got mine in like a neutral brown color, which I think works for any season. But yeah, they're just really flowy, but this is a thicker material. It's actually really nice quality. And you do have these wide pockets on the side, and at the bottom, they're just a wide leg style. So really not much to say about them. They're just super flowy, but I actually think these have a really nice shape to them. They have elastic at the top, so you can kind of cinch them in at your waist. And I'd probably wear like a tighter t-shirt or something, and then have super flowy on the bottom, and probably pair it with some sort of sandals so you can actually see my feet and it doesn't just look like one big baggy mess. But yeah, I was actually surprised by these. This next dress is another piece that I've actually owned in several different colors at this point in my life. I owned this years ago, but I think it got ruined when my basement flooded, so I went back and got it in a classic black, which is always nice to have. It's just like a casual little black dress. I love the neckline of this one. It sits a little bit higher, but of course this is a tank top style dress. But the most flattering part about it is this little wrap detail you have here in the center. I think I've also shared this in the short sleeve style. I love that one too. So I'll try to remember to link that down below. If I don't, definitely remind me in the comments. But if you prefer a sleeve, that one is just as nice. But if it's super hot, the tank top style is great, especially in the black. And this little faux wrap style is so stunning on. In the back, it's completely plain, but this is a really stretchy style, definitely more form-fitted, but still really flattering. Next, we have another favorite. This is a little matching lounge set that I have owned in other colors as well. So I went back for more. I really wanted a bright, fun color for spring, and this one is also in that same blue. So clearly I've been gravitating gravitating towards this, but this is just the softest, stretchiest material ever. I love it so much. I could live in this set. It's like a ribbed material and it does have ruching on both sides of the top, so it's going to be very flattering across your tummy. Very stretchy material, and it's kind of like that bouncy material that just feels good on your body. And then here are the matching pants. I love a pair of pants even in the spring and summer months. It's just easy to wear and you feel a little bit more covered up, and these are the exact same material, super bouncy, and this is a set that feels like you're wearing pajamas, but it looks a little bit more put together. Next up, we have a few different matching activewear sets. The first three are from one of my favorite brands on Amazon, CRZ Yoga. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about them a ton, but I fell in love with this bright orange color that they have right now. This is actually a halter style, which I don't typically gravitate towards, so I'm gonna have to see about this one, but I thought it would be really cute even if you wore like an off-the-shoulder white t-shirt over top, if you want to be a little bit more covered up in the gym or running errands, and it would still kind of like peek out at the top. I don't know, that's just an idea, but it does have removable bra pads. It's a little bit longer and just very simple. You just throw it on, not adjustable, so keep that in mind. And I just got this little skirt to pair with it. I believe this is their Butterlux skirt, which I actually had not tried before, but I love the Butterlux line. It is like one of my favorite things ever. It's such a soft, stretchy material. It really does feel like butter. And this one is going to be very smoothing across the midsection, which is always appreciated. And as with all of their skirts, you do have bike shorts built in underneath with the little pockets. This next one I was drawn to because of the color. No surprise there. It is such a pretty blue. And this is definitely a smaller sports bra, so it's not that long line design that I typically go for, but I do think this is going to be great for actually working out. On this one, you also have removable bra pads, and they're actually like a thick, nice quality pad. Sometimes you'll get those like really cheap, flimsy ones that come in swimsuits that you just want to like rip out, but these actually have structure to them. So I appreciate that, and this sports bra has a crisscross design in the back with adjustable straps. And the leggings I got to go with that little sports bra are, of course, high-waisted. Aren't all leggings high-waisted? I would hope so. But again, you have that smoothing panel at the top. These actually have pockets on the side, which I was kind of interested in. I don't have a lot of leggings like that, but it definitely comes in handy when you are running around the house, need to put your phone in there or anything like that. And I believe all of the CRZ Yoga leggings come in different lengths, which is so cool, especially for an Amazon brand. I usually get the middle length or even like the shorter one if I want them to be a little bit cropped. So I will put all of my sizing info, exactly what I ordered, down below. And the last CRZ Yoga set is this one in a chocolate brown color. Chocolate brown is definitely here to stay, so I wanted to get a little workout set. This one is a very viral piece. It is the classic long line sports bra or tank top. Definitely inspired by the Lululemon tank tops, and whenever I have looked, they literally have the exact same fabric composition, so I would not pay $100 for a sports bra when you don't need to. This one is just as good. And this one is a square neckline. I thought that was so flattering. In the back, you even have a very similar logo to Lululemon, but again, built-in bra pads, everything that you could want. And of course, we have a matching pair of leggings that are also high-waisted. They're smoothing, stretchy, absolutely amazing. And these are called the Secret Sculpt leggings, I want to say, but they're basically the ones that have the little booty scrunch, but it is very discreet. It's not in your face. It's not going to be like, hey, everybody, look at my butt, but it's just going to give you a little bit more definition and lift. So we love that. Okay, we actually have another activewear dress. This one I ordered kind of on a whim, but I loved the color and I especially loved this material at the bottom. It's almost like a mesh material. It kind of looks very princessy, and it really reminded me of the Pop Flex skirts, which I love so much. So I kind of wanted to grab this and do a little comparison, and so far so good. I definitely think it's a really nice material. You do have adjustable straps and you have a crisscross detail. I will say this one does not have any bra pads at all, which I don't think most people would care. A lot of girls remove those anyways, but it's something to note. And this one also has the built-in shorts with the pockets on the side. So it seems really nice so far, and I think this would be so pretty if you're going to Disney this summer. And our last little activewear set is a black and white color block situation. Another very trendy style, kind of inspired by Alo Yoga maybe. I've actually never tried this brand, but it looks pretty nice. This one is going to be more of like that kind of cottony athletic material. So for me, I'd probably wear this one more just like running errands or athleisure wear, and less for actually working out. But this is a true double layer. So you kind of have like a white sports bra and then a black sports bra over top. So it seems pretty nice. I love the crisscross detail in the back. This one is a pretty short sports bra, but you do have really high-waisted leggings leggings that match with the little white detail at the top. And other than that, these are just a simple pair of black leggings, really stretchy. They seem really nice. And to close out this video, we have a really fun pair of pajamas. If you love a matching pair of pajamas, you're definitely going to want to see these. They are a bright neon lime green color. I love the base color, and then they just have all of these different fruits and vegetables on them. Maybe not vegetables, maybe just fruits. You have cherries, watermelon, peaches. I mean, they are just so precious. This is a long sleeve style, so definitely gonna need to wear these when the AC is running full blast, but I do think they're really cute. Just a classic collar style. And then here are the matching pants. So you just have elastic at the top. You don't have pockets on these or really any other detail. They're just the exact same print all the way down. Like I've said a lot in this video, they're not the highest quality pair of pajamas I own, but if you're just looking for an affordable, cute pair of vacation pajamas, I think these would be a winner. And that's all I have for today's Amazon spring and summer haul. I really appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me today. Like I mentioned before, Prime Day is coming very soon, so be sure to subscribe to my channel down below. You can also follow me over on Instagram for outfit inspo and more in the moment deal alerts. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day, and hopefully I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.